Hey there, Christopher Thunder here. I'm here with my refrigerator and the solenoids that control the water dispenser and all that stuff. There's a difference between the old design and the new design. The old design required that you push it on the collar and then pull the hose out. The new one is a little different. So here, okay, you're holding in this while pulling the hose out. Here, there's a blue collar on this. So what I said to myself is it can't be all that different. I took the smallest, finest screwdriver I could find, and I started pushing the blue collars off as best I could. So there's one. And it's got to be the same, just with these little blue locking collars. And that kind of makes sense as long as I don't break one. So here we go. I'm going to pull that one off. There we go. 3 and 4. Okay. We just have one small one and 3 big ones. Okay, so now the hose colors are pretty straightforward. You just want to make sure that you match everything up. With the blue one, okay, it's more or less the greenish solenoid. So that looks like that goes in just fine. And that's the smallest of the bunch. So I am to assume that if I'm going to do that, right, I'm going to push that in as far as I can go, and then I'm going to orient the horseshoe, because that's what it is. It's a little horseshoe, and then lock it in. And that's on there, right? That's connected. So it's actually pretty easy, it turns out. You just have to work at it. All right, so now I got to do the others. Let's see here. So there's this kind of brownish one, all right? And that goes, excuse me, that goes to this brownish one here, this brownish solenoid. So that goes in there like that. And you really have to work at it to get that all the way in. Okay. Then you take the horseshoe for it. Okay. So I'm going to try and line this up so you can see. So you push it in, pull it out, get the horseshoe for it, and lock it into place. And then you have this yellow one here, and you're not going to have a lot of room for that one. Or this white one, this clear one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure it's free of dust. I'm going to push it in, get the horseshoe for it ready. Remember, the horseshoes has a little piece on it that sticks up. That's going to be kind of oriented face up in this assembly here. So now that I've got some distance in there, you can see that there's a gap in there. Push the horseshoe in with the clip face up. There we go. And you can see how that went in there just like that. So that is the orientation. I just have one left, which is the yellow one. That's going to go in there, and I can't really put that one in until the whole assembly is in place. So that is pretty easy. The hard part is I'm going to have to push it all in, orient it, hook up the yellow hose to this one, and then try and get the last horseshoe on, which is a little bit of a trick. But I'm not going to do that in this video. I will just leave that to your imagination. And then I'm going to plug in all of the solenoid plugs right now. Thank you very much.